Sugar. It's everywhere in our modern world. From the obvious culprits like candy and cake to the less suspecting yogurt and bread, sugar finds its way into countless processed foods. This overabundance of sweetness has consequences. It's no secret that consuming too much sugar is detrimental to our physical health, contributing to issues like weight gain and diabetes. But sugar's impact on our brains is equally profound, often making it incredibly hard to resist. Our brains are wired to seek pleasure and reward, and sugar, it turns out, has a direct line to our brain's reward circuitry. This isn't entirely our fault. Our ancestors evolved in environments where calories were scarce and sugary foods were a valuable energy source. A sweet tooth was an evolutionary advantage, ensuring survival. However, in our current environment saturated with sugary treats, this ancient wiring can lead to excessive consumption and a host of health problems. Understanding how sugar affects our brains is crucial for making informed choices about our diets and our health. Let's delve into the fascinating and complex relationship between sugar and the brain to uncover the secrets behind its irresistible allure. The journey of sugar from our mouths to our brains is a fascinating cascade of chemical reactions. When we consume sugar, our taste buds come alive, sending signals to the gustatory cortex, the part of our brain responsible for processing taste. This is where the sweet sensation is registered, but the story doesn't end there. These taste signals then travel to the reward system, a complex network of brain regions that plays a crucial role in motivation, pleasure, and addiction. This system is ancient and essential for survival, driving us to seek out things we need like food, water, and social connection. At the heart of the reward system lies a neurotransmitter called dopamine, often dubbed the feel-good chemical. When we encounter something rewarding, like a delicious meal or a social interaction, dopamine is released in the brain, producing feelings of pleasure and satisfaction. Sugar, it turns out, is a potent trigger for dopamine release. When we eat sugary foods, our brains are flooded with dopamine, creating a surge of pleasure and reinforcing the desire to seek out more of that sweet reward. The reward system, while crucial for our survival, is also vulnerable to overstimulation. When we repeatedly engage in activities that trigger large dopamine releases, like consuming sugary foods, our brains can become overly accustomed to this heightened level of stimulation. This can lead to a phenomenon known as tolerance. Over time, we may find ourselves needing to consume more and more sugar to achieve the same level of pleasure and reward we once experienced. This escalating consumption can have detrimental effects on our health and well-being. Furthermore, when the reward system is repeatedly overactivated, it can disrupt the balance of other brain circuits involved in impulse control and decision-making. This can make it even harder to resist those sugary cravings, even when we know they're not good for us. The good news is that our brains are remarkably adaptable. By making conscious choices to reduce our sugar intake and engage in other rewarding activities, we can help our brains recalibrate and regain a healthier balance. Our evolutionary history and our modern food environment have conspired to make sugar a particularly tempting treat. But understanding the science behind sugar's allure empowers us to make more informed choices about our diets. By recognizing that sugar triggers the same reward pathways in the brain as addictive substances, we can approach it with a healthy dose of caution. This doesn't mean we need to eliminate sugar entirely. Instead, it's about finding a sustainable balance. By enjoying sugary treats in moderation and focusing on whole, unprocessed foods, we can satisfy our sweet tooths without derailing our health goals. Remember, knowledge is power. By understanding how sugar affects our brains, we can make conscious choices to support both our physical and mental well-being. Please subscribe to our channel and leave a comment below.